Hi there, good morning. Diana Sescalini here for week 3, Monday, June 19th, Chafee accounting class for the summer. So here's what's happening this week. Our very first exam is happening. It is going to be due Thursday, June 22nd. It's for chapters 1 through 4. And let me explain to you, there are 40 multiple choice questions. There are 10 multiple choice questions from each chapter. We're 2 points each, so for a total of 80 points. Now on the exam, you can take the exam twice, but there is a time limit of 2.5 hours. You will see the same questions, but they will be mixed up and the answers will be mixed up. So it's the best out of the 2 attempts. If you take it once and you like your score, don't take it again. Just live with it, okay? So again, that's what's happening first. So that's due Thursday. And I can guarantee you that the material this week will make much more sense than chapters 1 through 4. So this week we're going to start chapter 5. Chapter 5 is about selling a product. And in order to sell a product, you have to buy the product. So really, chapter 5 is about purchasing and selling. And how do I deal with the journal entries? So chapter 5 is much more applicable to real life stuff that you'll actually know. And this is why it's a little bit easier of a chapter to understand. Chapter 6, and by the way, chapter 5 homework is due Thursday, June 22nd. Also, chapter 6 is about inventory. So chapters 5 and 6 go hand in hand. In chapter 5, you learn how to journalize the sale of inventory or the purchase of inventory. In chapter 6, you don't do as much journal entries, but you learn how to figure out the value of the actual inventory based upon what method you're using to calculate it, whether it's FIFO, LIFO, or weighted average. And once you start looking at chapter 6, you'll understand that. So for chapter 6, the most important things are to remember are, is it perpetual or is it periodic? Okay, so perpetual is what's in chapter 6. Periodic is in the appendix of chapter 6, just FYI. So is it perpetual or periodic? Or am I using FIFO, LIFO, or weighted average? And once you start reading the material, you'll understand what those things mean. So chapter 6 is individually knowing how much inventory I actually have on the shelf at what price. Chapter 5 are the journal entries for buying and selling the product. So that's what's happening this week. I know you're still working on project number 1, which is due Monday the 26th, but project number 2 is going to also open up. Okay, project number 2, and it's going to be due Monday, July 3rd. So you kind of have 2 projects going at the same time. They're very similar. Project 1 is a complete 10-step accounting process, where project number 2 is the same thing, but I introduce selling inventory. So just so you know that it's also going to be very similar. So if you get project 1, you'll probably understand project 2. And of course, there's the discussion board. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have issues or you have concerns or you need help. Don't forget, go to tutoring, send me an email confirmation after you have your tutoring session. That'll be 10 extra credit points for you. And please consider always doing the extra credit first, because you actually do learn, and there's a lot of show me how videos in there that can actually help you. With that said, I want to thank you guys so much for being attentive. 3rd week, we're really checking it down. We're almost to the halfway point. And have a great week and be safe. Thank you.